At some point in your life, you realize peace is more valuable than being right. Welcome in. It's your man Vahn Parker reporting live on Vahn Radio. Today we're going to be talking about family and relationships. Family doesn't mean unlimited access. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Family doesn't mean unlimited access. Okay? At some point in your life, you realize peace is more valuable than being right. Love does not equal control. Being related doesn't mean you can disrespect my boundaries. Right? You can love people and limit access. These are all valid tools that you can use in your everyday life. Like, just because you're related to someone doesn't mean that they could disrespect your boundaries. And it's important that you set up boundaries for yourself and for the people around you so that they know the expectations that you have for yourself. This is a line that I like to use myself. I love you, but I love my peace in my home also. You say that one more time for the people in the back. I love you, but I love my peace also. That's so important, and people don't understand that. You can love somebody, but you have to maintain your peace as well, right? Protecting your household is leadership. Your family comes first. Your kids feel everything that's happening in your household. Chaos in adults equals insecurity in the kids. My job isn't to make everybody happy. My job is to make my household a healthy household. That's what my job is as a man, as a father, as a protector, as a provider. Everything that comes out of my mouth isn't going to sound nice and pretty. Everything in my house isn't going to make you feel good. Everything that comes out of my mouth isn't going to make you feel good. But what it is going to do is going to course correct you to being the best possible version of yourself. Most of the time. And I'm not perfect. That's most of the time. Arguments versus communication. Yelling isn't communication. We can have a conversation about the problem together without changing tones. Yelling isn't going to get the point across. If there's anything that I've learned in my time here on this earth is that if two people are yelling, they are not listening to each other. So it's important that you take a deep breath and communicate with your person or your family member or your kids about the problem in a calm, cool, collected manner. And I understand that everybody gets upset and frustrated and mad, but what's important is to remember that you're not fighting that person. You're fighting against the problem. Being calm is power. And that doesn't mean that just because you're calm, you're right. But being calm allows you to take those extra steps into taking the correct course in what you want to do or say. When people react when they're mad, it's often not the best course to take. We've all been there. We've all made mistakes while we're mad, right? But if we could just take a step back, calm down, and really realize and think about what we want, what we desire, and what we need, and what we want to say, everything will come out a lot better. You don't need the last word to win. And you don't need to be right. Because just remember, it's not the other person that you're fighting with. It's the problem, right? So getting that last word doesn't mean that you're right. It just means that you got the last word. Now, was that last word effective? Did it add value to the conversation? Or were you just trying to talk to be the one who got the last word out? Ask yourself that. If you have to raise your voice to be heard, just know you're already losing the battle. The war is still going on, but you have already lost the battle if you have to yell to be heard. So keep that in mind. Let's throw some jams on for a little break, and we'll return back and we'll have more conversations. Let me know if you guys want to hop in the panel. All right, let's get back into the nitty gritty. My bad, that was an echo. Let's get back into the nitty gritty. What you teach your kids. Ooh, I'm sorry. Let's get back into the nitty gritty. What you tolerate teaches your kids. And that's true. What you tolerate teaches your kids. So if your kids are watching you tolerate someone disrespect you all the time, that's teaching them to disrespect you. If you're allowing people around you to talk to you or treat you in a manner that you don't like, just know your kids seeing that is going to teach them to talk to you and treat you in a manner that you do not like. Okay? Your kids are watching how you respond. Kids aren't just born knowing what to do. They're taught. Your kids learn boundaries by example. Kids just don't set boundaries coming out the womb. They know exactly what to do and all these things. No, they learn by example from you, the parent. So set your boundaries and allow your kids to watch how you protect those boundaries. You, as the parent, are setting the standard for how your kids handle conflict in the future. If you have a generational curse within your family that handles conflict in a really bad manner, you can break it now. It's not too late. Start setting your boundaries now and allow your kids to watch how you handle that. I'm not just protecting myself. I'm teaching my kids what love looks like. And like we said earlier, love doesn't just give you all access. Love doesn't mean equality. Let's close with this. If you're in a season where peace matters more than proving a point, this is your sign. One more time for the people in the back. If you're in a season where peace matters more than proving a point, this is your sign. Drop a heart down in the comments if this hit home for you today. Make sure that you follow me on all the social medias, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all of that. Make sure you check out Vahn Radio. That's VAHN Radio. And this is a radio where voices amplify human narratives. This is your man, Tavon Parker, reporting live on Vahn Radio. And it was a pleasure to talk to y'all. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll check y'all out next time. Peace. Let's go.